Hey guys, this is X-Brace here. Today, we're doing a video on the Acer c740 again. So, the story behind this laptop has been kind of rough. I'm sorry for my desk being dirty. It's just I have a lot of cables connected as of right now. So, right now, we're going to be stepping through what I actually do for this Chromebook of whenever I reinstall the Windows. Because trust me, I reinstall Windows all the time on a lot of things. Even on my main computer. This is my main computer. But yeah, don't mind that cup, but yeah. Um, Today's video is going to be kind of dark in general because I don't want to plug in my ring light as of right now. I'm not currently at that setup. So sorry for it being a little bit dark. I just wanted to show proof that this is the actual Chromebook. The Chromebook logo right there. All of this. And it's obviously it's running in Windows. It's running a modified Windows that I don't suggest using a modified Windows at all. I'm sorry this is a freaking mess. I have to be careful because the hinge is breaking. I gotta buy a new hinge. But to clarify, this is the Acer Chromebook C740 series. It is a official one. Hey, look, made in China. But yeah, um, but yeah, we are just waiting for these updates to be ready because the Intel HD graphics are not installed right now. Which that's why I turned on Windows Update. I usually don't turn on Windows Update at all. Usually on my installs, but because this is a Chromebook, I'm gonna turn on Windows Update completely. But yeah, like I said, I don't suggest running these modified Windows on your main system, but if you have a low spec system that you don't really care about the security and everything, I mean, it's hard to argue for the performance of these Windows that a lot of like developers are using or that are playing. Okay, guys, we are back. My capture card is finally working. So this video will be put out into multiple parts. Actually not multiple parts, but multiple sections of the video of what programs I use to enhance the experience of this Chromebook. Because the basic experience with Windows is an issue. Um, so, basically, I'm going to show you guys a couple programs of the of what I do to enhance. And I will also leave it in the description below of what I use and everything. Links, download links if you have the Acer C740. I'm gonna try to help you guys out. So yeah. So, I am running this version of Ghost Spectre OS um for the Windows installation. Um, do not do this if you don't want any security risks for your laptop or machine. Do not use this operating system if you just don't have an idea of what security risks it has to your machine, because you're just installing a unknown debloated operating system onto your machine. Just even though this is the best operating system for this laptop, I do not recommend it. I only do it because I want the best performance you can do. Uh, what we can do on this laptop and take the full advantage of the hardware. Because as you can see, we're only using 1.2 gigabytes of memory to out of 3.9 gigabytes, which is amazing. It's like one of the best operating systems you can use, and this is especially for gaming too. Let me tell you, this operating system is really good for gaming on low budgets. It helped me whenever I had to run 4 gigabytes of RAM on my main machine because of personal reasons. But I will not go in depth what those personal reasons are, but yeah. Um, so basically, um, I I've used this operating system for the longest time. I have not had any issues. That's why I keep using it. I personally don't have a antivirus on this laptop because antiviruses do slow down your computer because they're always constantly running. And this laptop is not the best in specs. So, yeah. Um, I am gonna get into the installation right now. I did not show installing Windows and everything because I've done that before. It just ended up being a freaking mess of a video. And I didn't split it into sections. So, I personally will be cutting the installing part of the applications, like completely out because I don't want this video to be super long. But yeah, so I'm not gonna update the Ghost Toolbox, but yeah. Okay, so as you can see, kind of looks like Google Chrome, but no, I'm installing the web browser called Brave. I highly recommend this, highly recommend this browser for low spec machines. It's still Chromium, so it does do a decent amount of CPU usage. But the cool factor of this, you can, uh, if you have a setting on, I will actually show you the setting. Go to settings. Um, so always make sure you choose this option whenever you go to settings. Open the new tab page. Make sure you do that. So, I am gonna show you. So, I think it's called RAM. It's called Memory Saver. Make sure you have this on. If you have a low spec machine that does not have a lot of RAM, this browser lets you like kill multiple tabs, and it's one of the best browsers you can do. So, um, I do not use the private window with Tor. I never do that. I'm not a fan of that. But this is a really good browser. Um, so, I use Brave for everything, all my browsers. Now, Brave does not work with every website. There are some websites like the Microsoft store and such. The Microsoft, like, for example, if you can like download an ISO directly from Microsoft, for Windows 10, that usually like freezes up once you enter that entire page, and it's impossible to get to that page. Even like turning off your tracker, this, um, turning off your ad blocker. I can't turn it off right now, but you know what I mean. So, Brave is my favorite web browser for everything. So, yeah, I personally use it. You guys don't have to. You guys always can use Google Chrome or whatever browser you guys use. Note, Google Chrome does have this feature built in, but you need to figure out some settings. And what I heard, it's still in beta. So, I personally will not be putting Google Chrome, so I'm unable to show you, but I will look up a YouTube video and list it in the description below of how to enable it. So, yeah. What else? So, I think that's it for this portion of the video. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So, we are back. I am going to be showing you guys the Cool Star website. I am going to go into Chromebooks. Noting they do recommend the Acer c720, which is actually not a equivalent to this laptop, but it is possible to get i3 Acer c720, but they're very hard to find. They're not the they're hard. They're very hard to find on eBay. It might depend on your country because I think I talked to the team that's behind these drivers. Um, it was only released in the EU, I think. So if you're in the United States, you're not able to possibly find one. And yeah. So I am gonna get to the drivers right now. So, let's do Acer, because we have an Acer. Let's go to next. So, we need the 3205U. And the Acer C740 right here. So, as you can see, Windows 11 is red because on the newest BIOS update for this laptop, it is broken, unfortunately. If you tried running it, actually, before I reinstalled this entire operating system, I had to, I booted into Windows 11 on accident. Guess what? It crashed immediately at startup. Could have been because the BIOS update I did. I went into Ubuntu and everything, and I did entire BIOS update. So, yeah, that was that. But so I am just gonna install the drivers onto Windows 10 because I personally had troubles with the drivers of Windows 11 for the Wi-Fi. in sound. The sound, it would go way too high, and the speakers would try to damage themselves. So do not run Windows 11 on this laptop. It's not even possible anymore. You can, you can try, but I do not recommend it. I was only running Windows 11 for a while on this laptop. Just don't. So, I do not recommend it. So, we are gonna be, we need to download the Visual, C++ redistributable, because it is required for the driver installation. So, let's just download this, run. I agree, install. Close. So, we installed that. We are gonna install the Chrome EC driver. The save, cross-sec run. As you can see, we just have all of this, which we want to. Which that the memory card slot, the SD card slot on this laptop is not micro SD. It's a full-size SD, and by default, if you don't install these drivers, it's not gonna run good. No, wait, the SD card slot will not work. So I personally always had trouble with this rapid storage technology driver. We can try. I looked up a tutorial for this driver. It worked, and I think I remember what it is. What we have to do. Okay, I think we need to download this one though. Download that one. I don't know, Windows 10.